So, this was the only other level I ended up doing. I'm Hansel and I'm Gretel. Hurry, hurry up, give us sugar. This is actually the one that made me think, like, oh man, this is actually way more unique than I thought, so we should really do these. Oh, alone today? Not easy rolling Katamari, is it? Well, actually, it's not easy for us either. It's not easy to just sit and watch, no, huh? What, sweets? Sweets, you want to eat sweets? Oh, we want to eat them too. Really and honestly, good idea. Now let's go eat. Great! Na 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 Katamari. Damacy. We finally found it. We found an amazing sweet spot. Well, if you roll, you'll see for yourself. Alrighty, you have this much time to roll around this amazing spot. Then, once the sweet Katamari is big enough, roll up these two fans. We're sure you can do it, Havana. Alright, it's all yours now. So instead of the gingerbread house, we have a little, like, picture to reveal. Which I think splitting like this is the best option. I was able to do this, 100% last time when I was here. I did try to like do a normal roll around though, so maybe doing this wasn't the best idea. Especially when I screw up my speed boost. Also, this doesn't look the same as what I did last time. This is like a giraffe? Last time it was like a happy dog. Yeah, this is actually a different picture entirely. Oh man, this game's wild. Yeah, once we get big enough, we can kind of see the picture a bit better. Oh, he has a squirrel on this? Is that a rabbit, actually? Maybe it is a squirrel. I kind of want to try this again just to see if I can get a different picture. It's a beautiful picture. I actually think the king reacted to what the picture was differently too. Not differently, but like he specifically mentioned it was a dog when I did the other one. Let's clean up what I missed. I think that was all of them. Look how beautiful. Man, that camera didn't really help me, did it? The beautiful giraffe picture. Alright, let's find Hansel and Gretel. It's a satisfying little thing. Okay, all done. Warrior fans must be ecstatic. Alrighty, want to go home? Yeah. We'll go home, but then I want to try to do that again, because I didn't think it would be different. Look at that, like, one stump up in the middle. Oh, that was fine. Speaking of fine, just look at the smile on that giraffe's face. Don't you think so, Havana? Oh, that giraffe. Oh, this giraffe, he's the king. This is the king of giraffes. Yes, we have the bond of kingship that allows us to instantly recognize one another. The noble eyelashes, the clear pattern of the coat. He is unmistakably the king of giraffes. He has such gravitas. Very different aura from everyone else. As a fellow king, we have much to learn from him. We actually want to say that it's giraffe-y or kingly or something. But this Katamari is snacks-ish. It is full of sweets after all. The Giraffe King, that's amazing! By the way, munch munch munch. What should we do with the Katamari? Oh, I know, we'll give it to you, your highness. Oh, really? You're giving it to us. Seriously fabulous, thank you. We are all so pleased. What should we do with it? Oh, we can pop it up in the cosmos? Yes, that's what we'll do. Is it gonna be a giraffe one? Biscuit satellite. No, the name's totally different, but it's that. But is that the Four Kings star? What are you talking about, lady? Yeah, I'm going back. Why is it that we love sweets so much? It's something to think about because we eat way too many sweets, right, Greta? Don't think so, Hansel? Guess you're right. It's not too many at all. Okay, then we should do our best so we can fill up on sweets. Makes our dreams come true. So when we do come up here again, I think we are given the option to actually just choose where we want to go. This one's just yummy. It's totally shallow and fun. He's not wrong. It really just hits that dopamine. Alright, let's see if it's a different picture. If it's not, I'm gonna just reset and we'll try again. We gotta feel it out though. We gotta start getting them. Is that giraffe? No, that's not giraffe again. That's like... What is that? Oh, it's a bear! Alright, new picture. Should we just keep playing this until we get a, repeat? Oh, there's a little fuzzy dog in there, too. This is a different one from the dog I saw. Seal? That really, seals the deal. I guess this is just Arctic themed. Oh, it's a dude in a fuzzy jacket. So if I beat this level really fast, would I get a special bonus? I'm technically wasting time trying to get everything. If only I would have gotten the witch. Gotta clear your face up. I definitely got a lot sloppier with this one. This witch needs to switch her spot. Because she's being rude. I mean, she's mad because I took her candy. Okay. Guess I can't get the witch. Well, that's an alright picture. Could be better. Okay, all done. I wish... would this automatically go into Stardust? We also want to see what the, king says about this, too, so never mind. We'll see what the king has to say. That was fine. Just look at the smile on those 5 faces. Don't you think so, Ravana? The polar bear in the back, he's the team leader. He's the strong one, kind of a roughneck, but very loyal to his friends. Because of his reputation, the other animals trust and follow this bear. He's some polar bear, this one. We're a little envious. We actually want to say that it's leader like we're Team Feely or something. This Katamari is snackish, it's full of sweets after all. What a cool leader! Munch, 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 munch! What are we gonna do with this Katamari? Give it to the king. Giving it to us. Score, thank you. Actually, we made up our mind. In our heart, it's already decided. I don't think it really matters what we do with it, does it? It's the exact same. Because it's, such a straightforward level. Stardust it is. It's beautiful. Looks just like a polar bear. One more go. Actually, before we do that, just my friend right now, it's Flat Boy. I want to see something real quick. I had gotten, this guy already has a mustache. I got mustache from the cow level. It turns into a goatee. Okay. That's all I needed to know. That mustache looks pretty good on me. I can hold the skip instead of mashing through the button. Alright, one more picture? Maybe 3 more? I don't know. How many pictures are there? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, and then I can also hold the skip to The color of the, sweets are different, right? I have not been paying attention to that, so I'm not going to be able to tell based solely on that. The witch is already mad? This is definitely something different. Is it fruit? It looks like a banana and grapes, maybe? Oh, that banana had a face! Oh, this one's gonna be my new favorite. Wonder which fruit here's the leader. Again, getting sloppier as we go. I wanted to impress everyone with my 100% clear rate, but now I just don't know anymore. I just want to look at the fruit. I didn't see the nose on that banana. And imagine if we don't do 100%, the king's gonna be like peeved and be like, I wish I could have seen the picture. But you fool, you left one square behind. Are you an idiot? I guess I didn't quite realize how much of an obstacle the witch is supposed to be until she started knocking me around. It was hidden in the food. Leave me alone, witch! How is it that this has only just become an issue? Oh my god. Witch, you're making things difficult, witch. Witch, please. Alright, I think it's just the last one. Okay, hopefully I didn't miss one. Hopefully I didn't miss any squares. I didn't see any. Okay, all done. Alright, you want to go home. If I see that say 99%, I'm gonna be peeved. Oh, that was fine. Speaking of fine, just look at the smile on those fruits. Don't you think so, Havana? But actually, we prefer the cherry hiding behind the smiling lemon in the lemon. Oh, what a shame. To the lemon. I didn't see the cherry. Well, we guess the lemon is fine too. The lemon is sort of alright. It's very nice to go to the trouble of smiling, but it doesn't please us all that much. We actually want to say that it's fruity or juicy or something, but it's all snacky. It's full of sweets after all. Yeah, we totally understand, by the way. Munch Munch. What should we do with the Katamari? I know, we'll give it to your highness. Really? Seriously? Score. I just like revealing the picture. It's really fun. It's beautiful. It's so easy to get distracted by the picture. It's so satisfying. I need to keep doing it. I can't stop. I won't stop. Roll with some... Okay, watch out for the witch, she's evil. I think this one looked like it was unique as well. I have no idea what I'm looking at. I probably shouldn't waste my time getting the smaller ones right now. Once I'm bigger, it would make grabbing these a lot easier. I also really should have just been... Oh, it's a weird child. I thought it was a panda for a minute. Oh, ice cream? We're at an ice cream parlor. Still going way too slow now. Man, that kid's face is kind of spooky when he still has the wafer on his eyes. Then again, his face is still just kind of spooky. Reveal a lot of this still. I'm gonna end up failing one of these because of how sloppy I've been going at it. Yeah, never mind, that kid's face is just wrong. It's the teeth. Did he lose his teeth in the ice cream? Leave me alone, witch. Witch, I'm going too slow for you to be doing things to me. Yuck, 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 yuck. I don't nearly have enough time to appreciate the art. Leave me alone, witch. Oh, that man looks happy. Witch, please. Okay, we're good. Appreciate the art. Appreciate the art. V for victory. Appreciate the art. Move on. Oh, that was fine. Speaking of fine, just look at the smile on that boy's face. Don't you think so, Havana? First glance, this is truly an infuriating little imp. I missed one! But behind that smile is a kaleidoscope of emotions. Yes, we understand all too well, because you see, this child is a genius. There are pain and burns only felt by the gifted. To know things you don't want to know. To be able to understand everything, to feel all despite being so young. Hence that smile, astonishing. We actually want to say that it's prodigious? Like a prodigy, but or something. But this Katamari is snacky. It's full sweet. Genius is cool, by the way, Munch Munch. What should we do with the Katamari? I know, we'll give it to Highness. Really? You're giving it to us? Seriously? Score. Thank you, we're so pleased. I'm glad that the king didn't immediately, like, shit on me for missing one, though. Moon dust. Getting a lot of moon dust out of this. Wow, it's beautiful. One more time. I'm having too much fun with this. Like legit, if this was just the one dog thing, it would have been cool, but it's like a bunch of different screens. And by screens, I mean pictures to reveal. Okay. Good start. Probably would help me a bit if I speed boost, I think. But then this gets really sloppy. Who are you, lady? Yeah, it gets way too sloppy if I speed boost. One of the harder things too, I guess, as far as sloppiness goes, as much as it doesn't really matter that much, is that the not knowing exactly where you're going to end up hitting the piece with the Katamari. What is this picture? That smile is a little upsetting. What's in your hands? Oh, they're like nurses. They have like the hats on. Oh, it's a beautiful baby boy! Or girl. Is that the dad? He's just very excited. Maybe it's just the angle, but like everyone's faces are just so like oddly elongated. That's right. Did a better job with this one. It's just like there's so many different things that we keep getting with these. I really need to know what else there is. It's just so fascinating. And it helps that the king has something unique to say every time. Oh, that was fine. Speaking of fine, just look at the smile on that nurse's face. Don't you think so, Havana? The nurse over there holding a baby is Nancy Edward. What? It's been a while, Nancy. How are you? We are fine, thank you. I also missed one again. Nancy is a sunny young woman, apparently very popular with people. Some say that her laughter is the best medicine. It's actually cured people. Isn't that incredible? I actually want to say that's nurse-ish or hospital-ish or something, but it's Katamari snackish. It's full of sweets, after all. Wow, life stuff. Munch. I think we learned something. Munch, 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 munch. Want you to have it. Thank you. Really, we're giving us a score. Moon dust. It's always moon dust. Blasted in the moon dust. It's beautiful. One more time. One more distraction. Come on. The thing is, I wonder if it doesn't repeat because it like cycles through the list before it gets to like a new one, which then becomes an issue of how many are there. Well, this one has a different color scheme. Maybe I should try to not miss one. The witch is angry already. Tell her not to be. That's a weird finger. Oh, what are you going to be doing with that finger? Is that supposed to be like hair? Are you like styling hair? I thought it was bread for a minute, which is a weird thing to think it is. And now I still don't know what it is. Is it bread? The age-old question, is it hair or bread? It's bread. He's holding it up. He's a chef. It's a chef holding up bread. My first instinct was right, but I thought it would be stupid, so I said it was hair. And now I'm the fool. He's very proud of his bread. That smile. My bread is complete. The ultimate bread. I shall add it onto my bread pile. Oh, crab! Yo, is that a bread crab? Tell me the story of Crab King. I really want the king to, like, talk about this crab. Because that's the most exciting part. Look at this bread. My apprentice crab made it. Just for me. I'm so proud of him. I've taught him so much. Well, I know what number I need to get to not be at 99%, so... Well done, wowie! Alright, wanna go home. Tell me about the crab secrets. That was fine. Speaking of fine, just look at the smile on that baker's face. Don't you think so, Havana? The bread that's kneaded by those big hands and arms is perfectly chewy and indescribably delicious. This is Jerome Marx, the baker among bakers, whose dough captured the coup du monde de la Boulogne. Hi Jerome, how are you? Wowies, as usual, the bread looks yummy. We actually want to say that it's bready or beardish or something, but the Katamari is snackish. It's full of sweets after all. Hey, that looks good, but we're full. Munch, 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 munch. You can have it, king. What shall we do with it? Eeny meeny. I just realized, I think the reason why the stump is always, like, floating off of the Katamari is because that's where Hansel or Gretel would have been to, like, connect the stump to the Katamari, but because they're on the king's head, they're not on the Katamari itself. So it makes that kind of, like, blank space, which makes it look like there's just a cool stump orbiting the planet. One more time. It's so addicting. It's like how addictive sweets are, right? Oh, it's banana? Oh, no. Unless if they don't have... Oh, it's just a banana. Okay, we're done. It's over now. There have to be a lot more pictures, though. We never got the dog picture that I had gotten before. Let's see if that cherry is actually behind the lemon. Oh, it is. It just doesn't have its face because it's the lemon's being rude. The king was right. Let's see how much he hates us. I'm just going to do this until we get it big enough that we can pick up Hansel and Gretel. This should be over here. Maybe we can get a speed bonus. Although there's a good chance we failed that. Okay, all done, Wowie. He's gonna be really disappointed that he can't see the picture. I had fun. Was it a bit of a waste of time? Yeah, but I enjoyed it. Got some wacky pictures. That was fine. Speaking of fine, just look at the smile on his fruits. Don't you think so, Havana? But actually, we prefer the watermelon hiding behind the smiling apple to the apple. What a shame. Well, I guess the apple is fine, too. The apple is sort of alright, but that pug nose. Ouch. Apples should have butt noses, yes? It's that mismatch that bugs. If it weren't for that, we could have been fine with apples. We actually want to say that it's fruity or juicy or something snackish. It's full of sweets after all. Uh-huh. That bothers me, too, by the way. What should we do with the Katamari? I'm surprised he didn't have anything rude to say to me. Because I only got 50% and he had so much to say about the actual piece. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that anymore. I had my fill of sweets.